All right, guys, so here's the camera battle or comparison that some of you asked for. The U11 here that I'm recording with against the HTC U Ultra. So I'll have different sceneries here for you to look at, and you'll see that there are some improvements over the cameras in this phone right here compared to the U11. Now, I didn't do a lot of research to find out what they did different to the U11, but you can see the quality here for yourself. So now I'm going to switch to the HTC U Ultra front camera. And you know this phone has a great front camera, but look at what the U11 is doing here. So this is now the Ultra, and here's the U11. I'm really excited. One difference I noticed about the two is they put the camera like so. If the phones are like this, the camera's up on the top portion, if you will, and on the Ultra, it's well, the camera's on the right side of the phone. It's facing you for the U11, and it's on the left side for the Ultra. So I have to look right here down there instead of me looking naturally this way. So I'm pretty glad. I'm happy that they put the camera on the right side of the phone. I find myself doing it right now, but anyway, here's the footage for the Ultra front camera, and now I'm going to switch to the rear camera. So pay attention to the mics on both of these phones and the quality. All right, so here is the rear camera on the U11. Again, pay attention to microphones and quality that you see from the camera on the U11. Now, the U11 is so reflective, I can actually see myself. It's kind of weird. It's pretty cool, actually, but yeah. This is the rear camera of the U11, and now I'm going to switch to the rear camera of the Ultra. All right, so now here is the rear camera on the Ultra, and here is the U11 right here. I think what you're going to notice really fast is, again, there are some improvements to this camera, and you know, you can do your research. As a reviewer that's more for the average consumer, or I tend to be an average consumer a lot of the times when I'm doing reviews, the cameras on this one appear to be a lot better. But you remember, pay attention to microphones and pay attention to quality and how it's producing these videos. All right? So now I'm going to show you some photos, and then I'll close out the video and, you know, kind of give you some final thoughts. All right, here's the U11. Nice sunny day. Rear camera sample. Let's catch that flower. Might be blowing now. And let's catch this. Alright, there you have it. So here's the Ultra rear camera. I bumped the camera a little bit. So the Ultra rear camera of the Ultra itself has 3D audio just like the U11. So it's just a quick sample from the rear. Let's go down and get this flower that's blowing. Well, it was blowing. These are blowing. There we go. All right, so here's what I think. I think that HTC put out this phone right here, the U Ultra, and they learned some things from this. Not just about the price. They learned a few things about the camera, because the camera on this phone here is fantastic. But can't you see the difference in quality when you compare it to the U11? I'm pretty sure you can. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist or a person who does professional photography to figure out that, hey, you know, something in the U11 is producing better footage than the U Ultra. So I could do more research, like I said, but I just feel like the proof is in the pudding. You know, I don't like to be too technical on my channel and tell you about all this fancy stuff, when in all actuality, I just want it to work, and I want it to produce good footage. So with that being said, I think I'm leaning more towards the U11, and that is actually what I'm filming with right now. I'm filming with the U11. Both of these phones have 3D audio, but the 3D audio on the U11 is like a permanent, it's constantly on, you know. So I don't remember how they did it on this one, but this phone does have 4 microphones as well. The 3D audio, I think it comes from, it's on and off at times. So, well, I think you know what the difference is. There's an actual setting. That's what it is. There's a setting in the camera for the 3D audio. And with the U Ultra, it's just controlled more so by HTC, I guess I want to say. But there's a few extra settings in the U11's camera for the 3D audios. Well, one, you know, and there's a difference with the high-res audio and things like that. So you be the judge. That's my opinion. I feel like the U11 is the better camera between the Ultra and the U11. You look at the footage yourself. If you have both of these, you do a comparison and tell me what you think. But also, what do you think about the photos? I gave you some kind of dim photos, lower light photos. So I personally feel like I just feel like the camera on the U11 has shown me that it's probably one of my best cameras, if not the best camera I have in my catalog. And it's definitely a phone that you should consider. Now, I haven't done a review yet. I've only had it for 2 days. So, but I wanted to compare it against the U Ultra because people have asked for that. And they wanted to see if there's a difference. And there's clearly a difference. So, there you have it. It's your man, Jay Will. What do you think about the footage from the U11 and the U Ultra? U Ultra is one of my top phones, my favorites. I favor it more than any other phone in the books that I have over here. And I have a ton of the latest flagships. But the U11 is quickly rising to the top. It's your man, Jay Will. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think as well. Take care. Oh yeah, no microphones. This is all audio from the U11. Now I'm really out.